window in OBS trying to do something. Testing. Let me type chat window. There we go. Testing. And... okay, it works. So, let us continue East Origins. I just noticed that if you just wait a while, the superpower meter will charge up on its own. So, discovered that while we were just preparing here. Chatting before going live. And we are live. Hello, Enderbrina. We are live with East Origin. I believe we stopped just before fighting this new mystery boss. So, let's find out what this boss is about. Use the creeper medallion, yes. Oh, right, let me take the preparing sticker off of the stream. I've also been trying to practice that guard breaking attack. It's this. You have to move and then stop, and then as soon as you stop moving, you hit the attack button. It's not very intuitive, and it's very easy to forget when you're in the heat of battle. But it should be especially powerful with this fiery sword.
Hey, how's it going?
These might be what serve as its defense. Okay, that thing does not take damage as it is. Ah, up here. Okay, so we take out these little flowers down here. These little Rafflesia looking things.
Oh my goodness. Little.
Well, yeah, I guess they're as big as me.
I guess that's more of the Texas way of saying little. You know, where you don't really mean little, just
yeah,
more or less a type of thing.
Yeah. And I can't forget that I have a double jump now.
Get rid of those ugly things. I don't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that probably describes this pretty well. With like a dungeon crawler. That needs a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, this one centers around a central, around a big tower that you're trying to climb up. So yeah, it's not as wide in scope as the other East games. The East 1 through 5 are more like your traditional fantasy explore and fight monsters and go into like several dungeons kind of adventure with several towns along the way. This one is just more, there's just the tower. There's a safe spot at the bottom of the tower and a couple of safe spots like goddess statues that you can save and level up at, or save and like pray for upgrades. And you're just trying to figure out what this tower down here is all about. I hope I have some of that Celcetan Panacea saved up.
These types, but they're interesting to watch for sure. Yeah. I think one of the games that I really liked that was more of a dungeon crawler so far was Hades.
Ah, yeah.
That was really addictive.
Mm-hmm.
And I even loved how the god mode was handled. It wasn't, here's your,
invincibility.
Nerfing. Yeah, it wasn't that. It was, okay, if you can take this, you're set at this level. If you keep dying, it keeps getting better.
Yeah. I want to say, if you aren't an expert at roguelikes, then start with God mode on, because you will have to... I made the mistake of trying God mode after I got bored of the game, and yeah, nothing happens for the first, like, 50 times you die with God mode on.
Right.
But then after you die 50 times, then you have, like, a 50% bonus to, or 50% reduction to damage that you take. So I'd say start with God mode on, and then if the game feels too easy, then start a new file with God mode off.
Or, I would advocate, at the very least, the first run through to the surface, maybe? Without God mode?
Alright.
The return trips, God mode.
Yeah, that could work too. Yeah, well, I'd say if you can't make it to the surface, or if you can't make it, like, in my case, I couldn't get past the first boss for, like, I want to say 10 or 20 tries. So for people like that, like, if you can't get past the first boss in 3 tries, turn God mode on.
Sorry.
Oh no.
I felt like barking.
That's not your fault.
Baby, calm down. You got whatever it was. And now she's begging at me like, I did good, didn't I? I deserve cuttings. Yes, you were a good guard dog.
You got the bad guy.
You barked at the wind. Although...
And she's just the tiniest little thing, too.
Yeah. Although I think this time it was just someone changing the AC. More or less. She literally barked at the wind because the AC. Oh.
I heard that huskies can be the most insistent, not barkers, but howlers.
Sandy doesn't howl, but she does kind of talk. Like, if she needs to do something, she'll go.
Yeah. Have you heard the Italian husky? The one that seems to bark with an Italian accent?
I don't remember if I have, and I will look at that right now.
Like his keeper's talking to him in Italian, and he's responding with the same kind of sound. Come on. There we go. Get up there. I'm doing a little better than last time, but this fight is so long, it doesn't really feel like it. I can only tell that I'm doing better by the numbers. The numbers in the bars.
I'm not saying the Italian husky, I'm just seeing a lot of dogs screaming and wailing.
Look for a husky with Italian accent, or something like that. I think I linked it in either your, either in your Discord or in Phoenix's. But yeah, it sounds like it's going. Yeah, very much like that. Is only one of your characters max or something? Oh, this You only choose one character. So yeah, there's 2 playable characters, but you choose one at the beginning and you go through their story. Hey, Unica. So, it's the scout bunch. Roy, hey, what's going on? Nothing much. We just saw the commander. I guess when you're scaling a tower, you're bound to cross paths from time to time. Have you learned anything new regarding the whereabouts of Lady Leah? Nothing yet. How about you? Not a single clue. We haven't even met with much resistance, to be honest. The enemy hasn't shown itself at all since we left Rado's annex. I don't like it. If they're preoccupied elsewhere, it can only mean trouble for us down the road. I really wish you wouldn't say things like that. Well, when I was about to fight that sorceress, she got called away to the top of the tower to help set up something. What do you mean, something? I don't know. He wasn't very specific. He just ordered her to withdraw. Well, there's no sense debating what might be occurring above our heads. Better to keep moving and see it with our own eyes. One thing we can be certain of is that lady... I guess the name could be R-H-E-A. Wait, I think I mentioned that last time. Because, yeah, I'm thinking of, like, Fire Emblem has the R character named R-H-E-A. And I think that was pronounced Rhea. But yeah, R-E-A-H just looks like they misspelled Leah. So you're getting more knightly by the second. Here I was thinking you were actually complimenting me for a change. Well, you know, I've got to keep up appearances. See, what have I gone for? What have I got for accessories? Oh, I do have some Celcetan Panacea. 2 of them. Alright. Here I was thinking that I was thinking that I would just use them as soon as I pick them up, but no, I actually I do have. Oh wait, but I can't use them in battle, so I might as well use them when I pick them up. Yeah, I guess the only reason to save them would be maybe to use them in the middle of, like, in between bosses if I get into a battle. So I have... Let's see... None of these things is equipped on this page. Is it on the equip page? Yeah, here. Okay, so what do I have here? This. Good against undead. Puzzle solving. And, yeah, that for puzzle solving as well. I guess these are used? Claria ore. I can upgrade one of my weapons, or I can upgrade my weapon once. These are, I guess these are used puzzle items? Yeah. Alright. One more goddess statue to purify. I have 23,000 SP, so let's see what we can do with that. With 1,000 more, with 1,000 more I can increase the item drop rate, so I think I will save my stuff. Yeah, we got some puzzles and platforming mixed in with these. Let's see, which is my change weapon button? There we go. Most of the time I prefer this axe. But you use red magic when you have the sword equipped. Aw. Here I thought I just lowered the spikes, but I just activated the spike trap instead.
You fool! You actually started the bad thing.
Well, it does let me move past it. So things are better than they were before. Whoa, okay. These are both ceiling and ground spikes.
Puzzles in another game that I will not name right now.
Oh, I did the exact move I was trying not to. Okay, okay. Well, at least I'm on the other side of the spikes. I guess there always has to be some classification of small, fast, annoying enemy. And the level up is always nice. Whoa, okay. A little bit of an ambush, hiding behind one of those short corners. And we have a healing herb, good. I really ought to remember to keep my magic charged while I'm fighting.
Hello.
Hey, Derek Toribio. Good to see you as always. Okay, that was seems like a dead end over there. We got more spike gates to activate and get through. Of course, they're not going to just leave. They're not just going to invent those and have them only there for one room.
Right.
Oh. So one of them opens and stays open. It looks like a job for green magic. So let me just swap over to that. And these are healing, okay. Jump, jump, glide. Ow, 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 ow. That didn't work out nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, I got that extra 1,000 I needed. Just gotta remember to increase the item drop rate next time I see a goddess statue. Were those frogs with giant clubs? They certainly looked like them. I don't know the proper names of these. This game actually doesn't have, like, a scan spell, but we can look them up here. News? Is that what they are? No. News are the slimes. Yeah. And they're translated as nudes.
Nudes.
Nudes. Artabakur? No.
Honestly, I feel like that's the perfect troll move whenever someone's like,
yeah, send nudes. Just send them screenshots of these.
Or send them pictures of noodles.
Yeah.
Or send them pictures of nude toes.
Titamona. No, that isn't it. But it does look, going by the description, it might be a Titamonas. Or Genoid. Genoid? Gunhogun.
What?
Some of these... Falcom is the worst at naming things.
Yeah.
Gunhogun. It's a mace. It's a mace wielding. I think those are the...
At least have a handlebar mustache.
Maybe if the handlebars point up. A greater form of Irabol. Its huge build and oversized mace allowed it to do extreme amounts of damage, but the stooped posture manages to humble it very slightly. So it might be a Gunhogun that we're talking about. seems like the most likely. The latest monsters that are in the book. Or a Raldish? No, that one's not wielding a single club. Yeah, Bordishes are what we met earlier. Particularly cruel species of ogre, loves nothing more than seeing humans in terror. When badly wounded, flies into a rage and attacks even more fiercely. Oh hey, it's one of these guys. Hello, you.
Goodbye, you.
Rue appears to be hungry. Oh, I don't have a fruit with me.
Oh,
I'll bet that on a second playthrough you can understand them or something.
kind of like how Wind Waker is, huh?
Yeah. Or yeah, Wind Waker and FF10 apparently have New Game Plus features that let you understand the unknown language the second time you play.
Huh. Yeah, one thing to note too. If you look for all the primers, there's only specific chances to get certain ones.
Yeah, that's not fun. Turning the New Game Plus into a gambling experience.
Yeah. I mean, might be interesting. You could hear all the Al-Bhed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, understand what they're saying, rather.
Yeah, yeah. These guys are... Those stationary monsters there are great for practicing the defense breaking move. Since it looks like there's a little bit of auto-aim on this, so you can practice just move, stop, attack, until it works. And that looks like a gap I need to glide across. 1, 2. Yeah, one unique feature of this style of East game is that enemies drop these little potion thingies. Like, enemies will frequently drop red, blue, and yellow potions, and you want to... Each of them starts a little buff timer, and the buff sort of builds up as you keep fighting, as you keep actively fighting and beating enemies and dropping more potions. So that's part of the intense appeal of this battle system. I'm a little surprised that they didn't preserve it for Ys 8, but I mean the Flash Guard and Flash Move are also fun. Level up. Ooh, we have lava. We need to be much more careful around here.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, treasure chest. Another topaz. So this will power up our yellow magic. Bolt Crash. So let's see how much more powerful it can get now. As soon as we find someone to hit with it. There you are. Guard. Oh, that was me guarding. Okay. Whoa! Not into the lava, please. I think I am fighting lightning creatures with lightning magic. I mean, it's hitting them.
Lightning with lightning.
Yeah, it's still hitting them and damaging them. So I don't feel like I'm doing too bad. wonder how powerful... Oh hey, hi Lucy. I wonder how powerful my new skill is. Let's find someone to beat the snot out of. Yeah, that's kind of how it is in these kinds of games. Action RPGs, where you find your upgrades mid-dungeon. It looks about the same, but I think the numbers are higher. So the only real visual difference is between level 1 and level 2. After that, it's just a number difference. A little bit disappointing. I guess I'm going around this room counterclockwise. These look like platforms that'll fall down if I stay on them too long. Ooh, mandatory enemies. You can tell by the red flash. They are not weak against red magic. Definitely not yellow magic. Green? Nothing. They're not weak against magic at all. They're definitely stronger than their average lightning bug. See, do I have my 24,000? I don't have enough. So I went back to where I was before. Okay, let's get that 1,000 and then run back here. Ooh, that's a way to handle them. Just shoot fire through the gates. There we go. Let's get that item drop rate up. Throw a phoenix with the sword. Now, where have I seen that before? More item drops. I gotta find a Rhoda fruit and bring it back to that other rue. Hopefully there are as many Rhoda fruits as there are rues in this game. I wonder if there's like a system where you have to choose which rues to feed and which ones to leave going hungry.
Hopefully not.
Okay, so that one is already activated, so that's good that those puzzle pieces stay active. Oh, I can't even touch these things from the side when they're active. Maybe they have like little spikes on the sides.
Hey.
seems like fewer enemies will drop healing herbs around here. Okay, this was a dead end, right? Ah, no, it was a room with a gate that I guess opens from the other side? Yeah, those are definitely Gunhoguns. I'll probably not forget that name now. More loot for more hoarding, for more loot for more hoarding. Yeah. Although in this game's case, it's more those little blue crystals are what you spend to upgrade at the goddess statues, and then more potions, more red, yellow, and blue potions to keep those bonuses up. So red is attack, blue is defense, and yellow is magic power? Yeah, I think it's magic power. Ooh, that's new. I think I missed that the first time around. I didn't thoroughly explore the room I was in. Must have just charged ahead. Different part of a previous room. Possibly. And a guarded treasure chest. With very, very tough monsters. I should probably use my superpower right now. Use that super meter. They're not weak against green magic, I'm just using it as more of a keep away tactic. I feel like maybe I ought to try using that crystal, going back to the base, and upgrading my weapons using that Claria ore. Constantly surfing power-up potions, I don't know. Sounds like steroid addiction to me, yeah, possibly. Temper weapon. One weapon tempering. Yay! You should find your weapon is significantly more powerful now. Do I have any more? Oh, I guess I don't. And let's see if I could buy anything else. I have 11,000. Divine Blessing. Strength and Current Armor. Yeah, let's do that. Can I do it again? No. So, how much did I spend? 11,000 minus 3,000, so that's 8,000 left. Bolster bad status resists? Yeah, might as well. So, what's the cheapest thing now? That would be 15,000. Reduce bad status duration. Alright, let's use the crystal to go up to the top. Blighted Blood. Oh, and save. Don't forget to save.
Save early and often.
Mm-hmm. This gate has become much more dangerous.
Oh yeah. Holy. Oh no.
Now that I've activated them all.
Wait a second. I think I'm echoey.
The swoosh swoosh of the spikes is almost hypnotic, yeah. Let me check that.
Testing.
If I have a look at the stream on my tablet here.
Alright.
Let me
Here's
mute my
some
microphone
words.
too so I don't intentionally echo.
It's just testing out some words. Hopefully. It's not so echoey. Testing.
Alright, I'm going to try muting my microphone, and then I would like you to try and say something to see if it's just my headphones playing back into my mic.
Alright. This is an audio test. Whatever I say is just clearly for the audio test. And I don't know what to say really. Oh. Hold on.
I'm not hearing
Maybe-
the echo.
Not echoey anymore.
I'm also not hearing you through my headphones either.
Oh no. That's not good.
Yourself on mute.
Nope.
That's actually really weird. Why can't I hear you? Oh wait, I know why I can't hear you, because I turned off, I deafened my headphones as well.
Oops. Testing. Okay.
Okay, I think I just need to... Wait, let me turn off the tablet audio. Okay, I think I just need to turn down my headset audio so it doesn't... Hopefully it doesn't feed back into my mic.
Yay. No, echo.
Yay! Sorry about that. I should have remembered that. Because that always happens with this headset mic. It is loud enough to... for me to hear. It's either loud enough or the ear cups don't form a good enough soundproof seal for the microphone not to hear what the headphones are speaking. Now let's see, where were we? I didn't unlock that red door over there, did I?
Thanks.
No, I didn't. This new... I'm really feeling the difference on this upgraded weapon. I can see, like, I'm doing 3 digits when I do that charged spell now. And yeah, these Gunhoguns are going down in a single combo. This is where I went last time, so I'm gonna save that for later because I recognize it. It's such a silly name, yeah. I really, like, you should have been here for our East 8 streams, because, like, the entire cast of Castaways is just silly names. First person you meet is someone named Laxia, and then there's... No, wait, the first person you meet on the boat, before you even get to the shipwreck scenario, is this dude named Cathew, and it's like the parents. It's like the parents couldn't decide on like if it's a girl, then it'll be I don't know Kathleen or something, and if it's a boy, then we'll name him Matthew, and they still couldn't agree when the child was born, so they named him Cathew.
Or Kathy was just so embarrassed of his name, Matthew, and he's like,
Maybe.
It's not Matthew, it's Kathy.
And then there's Lakey, and
Probably hiding an identity for a specific Matthew.
yeah. Like, I guess Sahad was an okay name. There was the one character that I can't remember her name, but we called her Squeaky Arthur because she shows up by throwing arrows. First thing she does is jump into the scenario and save you from this dinosaur attacking you by throwing arrows at it. So she reminded me of Arthur from Ghouls and Ghosts. It was like her name was some kind of food, like chocolat or something like that.
Sounds like someone with a Liz.
Someone
say
with
cashew.
cashew. Yeah.
Yeah, I could say that.
Knowing how a lot of anime names tend to be just food in English. Yeah.
I believe it.
I remember there was a novelization of Ys 8 happening, and they're like, their Twitter was like, this should bring some insight onto some of the mysteries about Seirin Island. And I asked them, will it shed light on how Cathew got his name? And the author actually liked that response.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah, this is a nice difference. Dealing from 1 damage to 90.
Oh my gosh, I just realized something with Sabrina's last comment with Kathy trying to say something with a lisp.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that world Scott Malkinson? The diabetes kid from South Park.
Oh. I only remember him from the game where I did find a Rotofruit. I can use it on this roof here.
I only remember the name is just because the series is like, no one can remember his name. So my brain, being as dumb as it can be,
Remembered it.
Can't remember someone whose name is stupidly close to mine. Remember something that's supposed to not be memorable.
I remember him from the game because all of his moves have him yell out like diabetes. And yeah, his because the game frames itself as like a superhero kind of role-playing scenario. Yeah, his powers basically end up being like the Hulk, an XP of the Hulk. Ooh, received battle armor. But I just received this armor. This is some pretty hefty armor. Where in the world did you get it? Sorry, I'm being rude. I should graciously accept your gift, not question it. Alright, let's see.
As you should. Darn it.
Equip battle armor, def 40. So better than my maximum upgraded reflex armor. Gold armor imbued with magical fire. Negates some attacks. So I guess I'll see that guard sign pop up more often. This is a higher floor of the tower. It's a bit hard to tell, because this looks like... It feels a bit like I'm moving backwards. Let's see, next I want to find that topaz that we had last time as well. I hope it's in this room. No? Was it this way, maybe? I really don't want to miss out on that extra lightning damage. This wasn't where I died last time, was it? I think it was. Let's backtrack. Yay for new armor! Yeah. There aren't many games out there where I really remember the good armor, but the ones that I do remember are Final Fantasy VI and Terranigma, that had special, like, really memorable special effects on your armor. Like Final Fantasy VI, just because it was one of the first RPGs where I had armor that absorbed elements, armor and shields. Oh, and when you equip a shield and you block an attack, the shield sprite actually pops up. And if it's a fire shield, then it's a noticeably bright red. Like, the properties of the shield are reflected in the sprite. And I thought that was really impressive for the time. There really weren't many RPGs around that time that reflected your equipment in the in-game sprites. The only two that come to mind around that time were Phantasy Star 2 and Final Fantasy VI. Well, Final Fantasy IV, but I didn't play that till later. Like, Final Fantasy VI actually spoiled me for the other Final Fantasies. Did I maybe... Oh, no. I thought maybe I missed that topaz, but I'm pretty sure it would say max here if I'd gotten it. I really hope it isn't farther back, but well, I'd better check. Okay, this is a dead end over here. I really gotta use my super more often. When you, I think when you start out in this game, the super charges slowly enough that you kind of want to hoard it up. But now, it charges up practically on its own, so it feels like I still have that instinct that if I just use it whenever, then I'll waste it. But I really should just use it whenever now. I'm pretty sure I thoroughly explored this area. And then that eastern passage was a way back from somewhere else, from the pit in the ground. So I just need to comb that upper area, red, yellow, green. So everything before this part of the outer bridge is thoroughly explored. So I have to start looking around here. I'll try combing or tracing the right-hand wall. Yeah, I think it's... This kind of area seems familiar. Maybe this way? Really nice seeing 3 digits in my damage now. I didn't think it would be such a... It feels like such a big upgrade now. Like, I'm not sure how I feel about deliberately low numbers, keeping the numbers deliberately low in RPGs, because it feels like you're growing less. Like, but at the same time, once you get to like 5 or 6 digits in damage, then you start to lose track. It starts to get more difficult to keep track of exactly how strong you are compared to someone else, because the numbers just start getting like mind-boggling. This has got to be the place. This has got to be where we found that topaz. There it is. By the way, I experimented a bit with Warframe earlier, and it was pretty cool. I could see myself playing it here and there. I'm glad. Terraria armor sets have bonuses. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, armor set bonuses are a pretty common thing. And those are nice. A little bonus for wearing matching bits.
Yeah.
And looking all coordinated. Monster Hunter does the opposite. They have armor sets, and the armor sets do often have bonuses. But then if you're going for like a very specific strategy, you're going to want to wear mixed sets from different creatures, and you're going to look super ugly doing it. Alright, now with this topaz in hand, we can go after that place that I died earlier. And if I'm about to die, I will have to use the crystal. I have to remember to use the crystal to go back to the goddess statue. If my health drops below half, then I'll use the crystal. Is that a platform? No, it isn't. Really help to do that guard breaking attack. There we go. Yeah. Oh, health has dropped. Use the crystal. Actually, wait. I've got Celestial Panacea. I could use that instead. Oh no, it doesn't increase my it doesn't heal me to full. All right, back to the goddess statue. Okay, so it is useless if you don't just use it to increase your max health. Let's see here. 40,000. Yeah, let's strengthen current armor. Yes. Can I do it again? Done. Okay. With 40,000, extend drop item effects. Yes. So those boosts last for longer. And that is at its max now. Reduce bad status duration. I'm not really getting bad statuses. Maybe increase effective herbs. Not enough SP. Okay, how much do I have? 4,000. Okay, so I save it. Alright, back to that battle again.
Yeah.
I really gotta remember not to touch those things from the side. I'm used to the sides of those kinds of spikes, those kinds of traps being safe. Like you can walk right up to it when it's extended. But now, even touching them from the side in this game is dangerous. Ring. Maybe using green against those guys would be best. Alright, just 2 rooms away from here. Wait, am I missing something up there? Oh, that's an interesting looking something. There! Oh, that actually leads somewhere too. Ooh, this is the lava area. I think I just need to find a way rightward from here. Okay, so there's an actual penalty for falling down there. I thought maybe if I fell, then it would just teleport me back to the start of that platform. Maybe red? Red seems like it might be the safest magic to use in this situation. Treasure. A crimson key. Ah! I did it again.
Oh.
This time, I want to go up this way. Ah, this must be where the Crimson Key goes. It's been an awful long time since we saw a goddess statue around here. Whoa, okay, we got jump pads.
Jump pads are appreciated. They're not bounce pads.
Yeah. Yay! So what are we now? Level what? Level 36. Oh. One more to lucky level 37. Let's see, 36. I guess 36 is an auspicious number. It's 12 times 3.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps the Crimson Keys for a Crimson Door. The jump has briefly strengthened just your legs tenfold to propel you high. Yeah, but you have to use it immediately. It is, they're not optional. Strength, defense. I know that in Outer Wilds, was it? You could get basically everything you do could count as an addiction. Eat too much food,
Worlds.
addicted to food. Try smoking cigarettes, get addicted to nicotine. I think they invented an entire other drug that you could get addicted to as well. Outer Worlds, yeah. It's so... Those two games came out so close to each other that it's very easy to confuse the titles.
Drink too much booze, you become an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I
And,
think
like...
I remember one of my first disadvantages is that I broke one of my legs and I hobbled.
It's so easy to get, like... what do they call them? Like, they seem like just straight-up disadvantages just for using the items in the game.
But it also does balance it off with, oh, you get a perk.
Yeah. You get a perk, like, the item does more stuff for you, but you have this fault as well. Ooh, that's awesome. Boost max. Alright. Feel like I'm going to find some Claria ore soon. Or something that increases my damage, because I've gone down to low 2-digit damage now again. It's not as bad as dealing 1 damage. Say again?
Sabrina's comment.
Get addicted to water, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if that was another thing, because I think water is a rare commodity too in that game.
Yeah. Basically anything healthy,
Yeah.
because everything's just not... It's just high processed food.
Mm-hmm. And even the stuff that sounds like food sounds kind of off. Like, what was it? The meat of the world is like pork pimples or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Or like a...
Like nothing sounds particularly appetizing.
Wasn't it like tumors off of a pig or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah, like they're tumors that grow on the surface of the pig, and like on the one hand you don't actually have to slaughter the pig to harvest them, but on the other, why tumors?
Right.
Like, why call them tumors if they're meant to be food?
They're a delicious source of meat that provides something.
Provides 100% of your daily value of meat.
Yep.
How do I break this guy?
And whatever else those tumors have to offer.
Yeah. Waffles. I haven't seen waffles yet. Not that I can recall. How do I get up there again? There's got to be some kind of... Ah, here. There we go. I'll very carefully navigate this area. Alright, you come over here so I can fight you. I'm not fighting you over that hole there. And don't starve waffles are actually healthy. They restore, I think, 60. Yeah, I think in any environment where you have to do a lot of exercise, very sugary, very fatty foods are going to be pretty healthy for you. The one who took down Zava's familiar, are you?
Oh, in Outer Worlds. I kind of want to see if I can get the ice cream ending.
Huh, what's the ice
Basically,
cream?
you have a very, very, very dumb person. And at the end of it all, you're just like, I just want some ice cream. And you sit in your captain's chair eating a bowl of ice cream.
I still have to get unending, but yeah, I think I'm like right on the border of going into my nocturnal phase, so I might do an outer world stream to continue that campaign in the morning or so. I wasn't expecting you to be quite so young. You do your family name proud, little girl. You're the man who spoke to the sorceress in Rado's annex. You're Dales? Dales? It's like Dale, but with an extra L and an S at the end. You're Dale, aren't you? I'm just gonna call you Dale.
LS?
Yeah. In the flesh. I lead the Darklings in their noble pursuits, though I myself am but a servant of the great demonic
I
will.
mentioned Dale, but for some reason now I'm picturing this guy with a Dale accent from King of the Hill.
No, I myself am a servant of the great demonic will. The force that spawns demons throughout this. I don't know. I don't know if those lines could be read by Dale.
Well, myself, I am but a servant. You know, something. I don't know.
But
I
enough
can't
about
do
me.
it. It
What can you tell me about
requires
yourself?
both, like a nasally voice
Yeah.
and a very high pitched drawl.
Oh wait, no, yeah, I was thinking of the wrong guy. Oh, you pursue something. It doesn't make sense. I just gotta imagine shades on him. Ha ha! The goddess told you about that, did she? I'm not surprised you'd question my reasoning. I can see in your eyes you're a privileged, upstanding individual. But deep
Oh
down,
gosh.
yeah,
Yep.
it'll take a bit of doing. But deep down, I think you know exactly why I'm doing this. You're part of the government, aren't you? I think you'd do the same if you had the chance. And we're part of the government. Dang it, Dale! Stay that forked tongue of yours! Your empty words mean nothing to her. Hey, your reinforcements have arrived. Roy! Sorry to say, we have you completely surrounded. We have you completely surrounded, Shug. Well, now, it certainly took you long enough. It's sad when a little girl like this can outpace trained knights. We received reports of an enemy sorcerer in the area, but I'll admit, I'm surprised to see the boss himself makes an entrance. If we take you out here, it should crush your lackey spirits quite effectively. So Dale was behind it all.
Yeah, that makes sense. He was probably told that there's a government conspiracy to do something.
Yeah. The whole
All you
reason
have to
East
do-
exists is because of this tower.
Yep. Surprisingly, that part aged pretty well. Because you know how many people, all you gotta do is tell them that.
The
They
government.
probably believe it.
Yeah. There's too many people out there that'll believe anything.
Especially if they believe that they're working on behalf of them.
Mm.
That being said.
I feel like a lot of people in that camp they've realized that they're not like the best people by themselves, so if they can make themselves out to be a hero, like, and fight a villain specifically, fight a villain to be a hero, then, you know, that'll redeem themselves. That'll redeem them in the eyes of their peers.
Mhm.
Magic may not work, but I'm betting you can still bleed. Let's see you escape our blades. It's just edgelord versus edgelord at this point.
Mhm.
I think I've let this little puppet show go on long enough. I guess in a world where there is magic, he would be a mage too. It's like carrying a gun around. It's like carrying a gun around without having to show it everywhere. Then again, maybe he would still be a gun-wielding person. Because showing the gun is part of having a gun.
Mhm.
Blech. Yeah, this is not a place to fight. Seizing the Black Pearl. This one here for saying those statues as well. So, what is our next quest? Do we want to cure these statues, cure our friends here first, or warn Lady... Was it Lady Fina? Yeah, warn Lady Fina.
Lady what's-her-face.
Well, there's Fina and Leah. I really don't want to call her Rhea. I want to either call her Leah or Rhea. But her name is spelled like Leah, but with an R. Oh, let's use the conch shell. That should give us some advice.
Oh, hell, a magic conch!
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I'm lost.
Is something wrong? Explain that Dale had turned the other knights to stone. What, isn't it completely petrified? So it's just very sudden, very serious. If it's a curse, you should consult with Cadena or Lady Fina. So it looks like finding Lady Fina would be our priority either way. Okay, this is where we came from. There's gotta be a goddess statue soon. It's been too long. Acquired a dragonbone key. That is our 5th key. That should fill up the... Oh! There's one more spot to the right. Okay. Found in the Blighted Blood area, key fashioned from dragon bones. I'm guessing this won't open a boss door. It's usually a medallion that opens a boss door. So somewhere there's a dragon decorated door somehow. And oh, we have gone over our hour, so maybe we'll find it next time. Dude. Let's use this crystal to go to the Blighted Blood 2 statue. Save. Alright. So let me load up my outro here. I have not prepared fully for this stream. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video if you like it, and hit that really like button if you really like it. Put up the little animated thingy too. Thanks for dropping by, Enderbrina and Derek Toribio. Have a look at our Patreon link in the description if you want to help us build our game studio, where we'll be making more games similar to those that we enjoy playing here for you on live stream. I also have an Artistry account if you'd like some 3D models made or some voice narration for your website or audiobook. Special thanks, or other projects too. Special thanks to Very Random Butterfly for co-hosting today. Check out her channel linked in the video title. She does some blogging, some thrifting, some painting, and she takes commissions for new paintings, both in digital and traditional formats. Special thanks also go out to Joshua J. Sloan and Zed Diggity for being my top Patreon supporters of all time so far. I do eShop card giveaways once a month. If you want to participate, all you need to do is chat. I write down the names of the chat participants in a little spreadsheet and do the draw at the end of the month. All the standard contest rules applied, such as like friends and family and collaborators aren't qualified, and like don't use multiple accounts, don't use contest alts, etc., etc. Our blue block is next, on my channel that is. On my channel, the blue block is next, which is our high action block. We'll be continuing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. And on Butterfly's channel, where we alternate streaming, we will either be continuing some game dev, or we might start on Goemon, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon, depending on how things go over there.
Yeah.
So, we'll hope to see you all next time.
Bye.